age was different. Vandebilt is a team that made it to the third round of the playoffs last season. Tarpons made it to the second round last season. Secret. Don't expect any changes from the Tarpons. For the Terriers, they just logged in their 5. Coleman, number 1, Jay Smith. Number 2, Moses. Number 4, Jaden Calloway. Another opportunity here. No good. And here come the Tarpons. Feeder on the inside. It's stolen away, but Santa Mont will take it back. Santa Mont to Cantrell for a 3. Banked it in.
Off the board.
You take that. Coleman across the timeline. Penetrates. Offensive foul. That's a big one.
Yeah, look, they got to know the Tarpons are going to be there all night. That's why they can make it hard for Coleman to get to the rim.
.625 to go in the opening quarter. Tarpons got an early 3. The middle of the floor, Terrence. Tries to force it inside to Santamont. Cantrell's there, but it's stolen away by the Terriers. Downhill attack drive. Callaway at the rim. Can't score it. Rebound goes to the Tarpons.
Good defense by Savoie. Just made him change his shot enough for him to miss the layup.
6 minutes to go in the opening quarter. 3-2 the score. Cantrell to a cutting. Kobe Cantrell lays it up and good.
When he come with that backdoor cut, just a great job. Nice pass and a good job by Cantrell going to the rim.
Tarpons have an early three-point advantage. Coleman. Reversing it to Smith. Back to Coleman. Into the lane. Kicks it to the corner for a three. No. Air ball. Rebound goes to the Tarpons. Petrie pushing it down the floor in transition. Stop and pop. Short. Rebound goes to the floor. Vandebilt's got it. So the Terriers in possession of the ball. Slow start for them offensively. Smith. Leon Veal told us when play-by-play said, hey, man, this is a team, as a foul's called there on Savoie, said this is a team that has a lot of guys that are like seniors. It's got a lot of guys that are older, but not a lot of guys who have played varsity. Outside of Coleman and Smith and maybe a handful of others, it's all guys that are kind of making their varsity debuts this season. Coleman will attack baseline, shoot it up, and will draw the foul, so he'll shoot a pair.
That's going to be one of the hardest things to do here. If you're coming over to help, that's 2 on Savoie, I believe. If you're coming over to help, you have to stay on your feet. You can't jump and try and contest the shot.
So free throws coming for Jaden Coleman. He missed it. The foul was on Savoie. Coach Polkey's going to get Meathead into the game.
That's several games now where Savoie gets in foul trouble early.
I don't know if Meathead played at all against E.D. White.
No, he didn't.
So early call to action here as Coleman misses them both. Rebound goes out of bounds to the Tarpons, knocked off of Coleman. Tarpons dodging some strays here. Vandebilt missing some open threes, missing some free throws. See if the Tarpons could take advantage. Petrie to Dordor, stolen away by Moses by himself. Room service. Little lazy pass. Turnover turns to offense for the Terriers. Cantrell will throw it away, and it's another Tarpon turnover.
I think this is the quickest guards we've seen all year the Tarpons have played against. And it's causing the Tarpons a few problems early.
Carter Cantrell draws the assignment of Jaden Coleman now. Callaway with the basketball on the right side of the floor, gets it to Coleman. Shoots that one-footed shot, no. Rebound goes to Terrence. Cantrell behind the back dribble. Loses it, and here come the Terriers. Coleman attacking downhill at the rim, lays it up and missed it. Man, Tarpons catching breaks, and a timeout by Coach Polkey. He is not happy with the way his team is playing.
Yeah, he's a little out of control right there with Cantrell, 30 seconds.
So a 30-second timeout to kind of reconvene, get his guys together.
Tarpons are catching a lot of breaks here early.
You got Coleman, who's missed 2 free throws. You got Coleman, who missed a layup. And the way that this game is going, not a great situation, but the Tarpons also still have a lead.
Yeah.
And it'll be very interesting to see if South Lafourche could find a way to get a second foul this quarter on Jaden Coleman, because that would be
and the thing is, when
huge.
you're watching the Tarpons on film, they contest every layup shot just about. And I think that's affecting the Terriers right now, anticipating some contact.
Cantrell coming across the timeline, working on Jay Smith. To Santamont, to a cutting Cantrell, kicking it out to T. Foot on the line, in and out. Rebound to Santamont, high pointing it, getting it out to Kobe Cantrell. Dardar on the left side to Santamont. Chubby T Gets it to Santamont at the rim, blocked away, but a foul will be called. So 2 shots coming for Cullen Santamont on the inside.
Fouls on number 4.
There's Jaden Calloway. Two shots for Santamont. He made the first. He's one of them dudes, when he plays well, the Tarpons are tough. Missed that one. Rebound will go to Callaway. And the Terriers will trot the other way. 3:40 to go in the opening quarter. Coleman. Behind the back dribble. Feeds it on the inside to Smith. Tough shot. Missed it. Rebound goes to Coleman. Terrence tries to pull it away. Now it ends up in the hands of Smith. Ball's loose on the floor. Cantrell's got it. A little sloppy on the handle by the Terriers. Cantrell kicking it to Carter Cantrell. Now inside to Meathead, and it's going to be lost out of bounds. Had the right idea. Meathead was wide open, just was not able to convert the pass.
There's a rocket going on.
Callaway coming across the timeline to Coleman. Coleman attacks. There's that tough shot again. Missed it short. Rebound goes to the Terriers. Jaden Callaway has it taken away by Cantrell. And now the Tarpons are looking to push. 2:50 to go in the opening quarter. 6-4 South Lafourche. Petrie. The screen attacks downhill. Kicks it to Cantrell. Open 3. No. Rebound goes to the Terriers. Santamont tried to get the rebound. Couldn't quite corral it. Callaway. Step back 3. Banked it in.
Well, one bank, another bank.
Been a sluggish offensive game. The Terriers get the 3 there. Both teams have banked one in, as Coach said, and now a turnover and a not-so-bad foul from Meathead, because that would have been an easy run-out layup.
Yeah, that was a very good foul.
Jaden Smith will check into the game for Cullen Santamont. Callaway. Getting it to Moses. Moses kicking it to Smith in the corner. No. Rebound goes to Cantrell.
Good backs out by Colby Cantrell.
Tarpons pushing. Cantrell into the lane. Lays it up and good. Here comes Coleman. All the way through. Lays it up and good back on the other end.
Well, he's special.
9-8 the score. Dardar to Petrie, back to Cantrell. Dardar on the right side, thought about the 3, getting it to Carter Cantrell. Cantrell attacks into the lane with the mid-range. No. Rebound goes to the Terriers. Here comes Vandebilt. Callaway to Coleman. Coleman stop and pop mid-range. No. Rebound goes to Smith. Here come the Tarps. Long pass down the floor to Cantrell. To Petrie. Cantrell to Terrence. Inside to Jaden Smith. Has him sealed off. Kicks out to Kobe for a 3. No.
That was good offense there, inside out.
Coleman pushing it. Putting pressure on the defense. Euro steps. Lays it up. Missed it. Left it on the rim. Coleman's missing a bunch of easy ones. Tarpons are catching breaks. Terrence all the way through, gets it to Smith at the rim, can't get it clean. Second chance, no, it's blocked away. Oh, and it's going to go to Vandebilt. Salva will check into the game with the 2 fouls. And number 11, Jordan Triggs, will check into the game. He is a shooter from the corners. You can't leave him. 9-8 the score. 35 seconds to go in the opening quarter. Jay Smith. To Smith. Smith with a tough one. No. Rebound goes to the floor. Cantrell's got it. Cantrell getting it to Big Brother, and there's 16 seconds for the Tarpons, who also have the arrow. 10 seconds. Carter Cantrell to Petrie. 8 seconds. Is he aware? Tarpons got to go. 5 seconds. Savoie got to go. Cantrell for the three. Yeah! A buzzer beater three closes out a first quarter with a little bit of everything. It's 11-9 South Lafourche. We'll be back in 1 minute on the Tarpon Sports Radio Network. Cantrell made a couple of big threes. It's 11-9 after one. That Cantrell's got 8 of the 11 points for South Lafourche. It's Carter Cantrell that is. He's got it again, and he traveled. Tried to attack baseline that time. Made a move before putting the ball on the floor. Two fouls on Savoie, who is no longer guarding Jaden Coleman. Try to keep the pressure off of him. Jaden Calloway in possession of the basketball to Coleman. Coleman penetrates into the lane, missed it. Second chance, stolen away by Smith. Tarpons have numbers. Smith at the rim, lays it up, and good. Very nice.
That's a good job by Smith attacking the basket.
Tarpons have their biggest lead. Leighton Smith holding it, getting it out there to Triggs. Triggs being closely guarded to Moses. Moses attacks Savoie, feeds it inside to Leighton Smith, lays it up, and good. Ball movement from the Terriers there. Big fella gets an easy 2. Kobe for an open 3. No, in and out. Rebound tapped out of bounds, I think, by Smith, and it is. Yeah, Terry basketball. Jaden Smith knocked it out. Vandebilt caught a break there, though. You can't lose Kobe Cantrell.
Yes.
Calloway to Coleman. Coleman kicks it to Calloway. Calloway mid-range pull up. No. Rebound goes to the floor. Terriers have it. Backing down at the rim. Shoot it up and good as Moses.
Savoie, good defense without fouling there.
Tarpons back quick. Cantrell to Terrence for a 3. Bang!
It's amazing how he turns so quick to shoot the ball.
Now Coleman looking to answer. That was Terrence's first points of the game. Coleman riding the screen. Tarpons jump the screen nicely. Triggs loses it out of bounds. Tarpons will have possession. I had the feeling this is going to be a good one for 4 quarters. These are two teams that play an entertaining style. Cantrell to Savoie. Back to Cantrell for a 3. Bang!
Good set play there from Coach Colton.
Timeout Vandebilt. The Tarpons are fired up. It's a 30-second timeout at South Lafourche, up by 6.
Yeah, I'm kind of like, what is the Terriers going to do? Are they going to try and pick up the tempo and score in transition?
I don't know. I don't know the answer to
Because
that.
they're pushing it and they missed a lot of shots in the paint. But you got to credit the Tarpon defense. It's like they're expecting contact or contested shots every time.
And right now, you look at it, Jaden Coleman has 4, Terrence has 3. They both have been slowed down. Well, what's the difference? The Tarpon others are making shots right now. Triggs to inbound. To Callaway. Callaway again had that big performance against Lutcher, was so good in that win. The Triggs, we saw him in the JV game put together a strong performance. They feed the paint on the inside. No. Second chance will go to Coleman, and he'll draw the foul. Who is this on?
Carter Cantrell, I believe.
Yep. Well, it is on Cantrell. 2 shots coming. Coleman is so strong, man. He's got such a strong upper body. But he's now 0 of 3 at the line, and that is uncharacteristic of him. Made that one. Petrie coming across the timeline. 5:10 to go in the second quarter. Happy you're with us. Savoy. Oh, stolen away by Coleman. Coleman will be by himself at the rim. Lays it up and good. Boy, it's a big swing. This Cantrell was wide open in the corner if not for that deflection. Petrie. Carter Cantrell for a 3. In and out. Jaden Smith will secure the possession. It's knocked out of bounds by Moses. Cullen Santamon checks into the game. Jaden Smith checks out of the game. Good minutes for the sophomore.
See if they're going to try and hit Terrence in the corner, stepping on after the pass.
Lob it up there to Santamon. Santamon gets it to Cantrell. Cantrell will walk. Took an extra step or 2. Terriers are hanging around. It's been a good game as you would expect between these two. You're just tuning in. The Vandebilt girls made it a 3-way tie in our local girls district. Moses will have it blocked away, but a foul will be called. And I think that's a situation where if Cullen just goes straight up, it's not going to be a foul. Had good position. I think at the last second when he tried to like volleyball block the shot down, that's where he got called for the foul. And the Terriers are leaving a lot of points at the line.
Valuable points.
Triggs checks out of the game. Jay Smith checks into the game. Vanderbilt doesn't have anybody in there on the rebound. He banked it. Goodness. I think it stayed open late tonight in this one. Cantrell attacks the right, gets him up in the air, kicks it to Carter, and it's thrown away. Tell you, when the Tarpons get shots at the rim, it's been good. The problem is there's been a lot of turnovers. Have not gotten a lot of shots at the rim.
Yeah, I think the quickness of Vandebilt is affecting the Tarpons a little.
Callaway. Across the timeline. Has it stolen away for the time being. Now it's pulled away. Cantrell one-on-one at the rim. Lays it up. The reverse, no. Terrence flies in, no. And the Terriers got it. 2 rim misses. Vandebilt will have it poked away by Santamon. And here come the Tarpons. Petrie. Kicks it to Kobe for a wide open 3. Bang!
You got to find Kobe Cantrell when he runs to the corner. Can't leave him wide open.
He knows exactly where to go in those breaks, and the Tarpon guards do such a good job of finding him. Kobe has 8. Coleman Loses the dribble for the time being. Poked away by Savoie. Feeds it inside to Moses, who lays it up and in. Petrie. Shoots a mid-range. Got it. Vandebilt just fell asleep on defense, and a foul will be called on Carter Cantrell. That's one you could do it out. 90 feet away. All that does is get you closer to the bonus. And it's the second on Carter. Callaway gets it to Smith. They're not even guarding Smith. This sagged off of him. Callaway with a three. No. Rebound goes to Smith, flying in. And he scored it. Coach Veal is going to get a timeout with 2:46 to go in the first half.
Yeah, I mean, that's frustrating when the guard's going to come from the top and rebound.
They were paying so little attention. I think that he just had a free reign. He just flew in there. Let's take it with him. We'll be back in 1 minute. It's 24-21. We'll be back in 1 minute on the Tarpon Sports Radio Network.